Hi, Jessie here. I am so glad you found this video because that means you want to learn more about Eucalyptus Essential Oil, specifically doTERRA Eucalyptus Essential Oil. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 practical ways that you can incorporate eucalyptus into your daily routine. And make sure, if you haven't yet, please go subscribe to my channel. I would love it. And then that way you can get notified when future videos drop. And I would be so honored to be that person that gets to educate you through YouTube. So go subscribe and let's get started talking about eucalyptus. So before I begin teaching you the 10 practical ways to use eucalyptus, I just want to remind you, like I shared in other videos, there's a load more that I can share with you about, in this case, eucalyptus, but I can't necessarily share on a public space like YouTube. If you're not working with someone and you're looking for an essential oil mentor where you can talk one-on-one with them, I would be honored to be that person to walk alongside you in this journey of essential oils and know that I could share even more information with you about eucalyptus. All right, here we go. 10 ways that you can use eucalyptus essential oil. The first one I've got to talk about using are essential oils for emotional support. I love using essential oils to support my emotions. So what you're gonna do when you wanna use oils to support your emotions is the easiest thing is to put a drop in your hand, rub your hands together, and then cup it over your nose and take 3 deep breaths. Just give yourself that time to do at least 3 deep breaths. Okay? Do that, and then if my hair is down, I'll often go whoop, 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 like this with my hair, so I'll have a natural diffuser as my hair whips around throughout the day, and I will breathe in that aroma more. Another thing you want to do when you're using oils for emotional support is put it over your heart, your pulse point, so wherever you would put perfume, so behind your ears, on your wrists, those are great spots to use oils for emotions. With eucalyptus, it is the oil of wellness on the emotional side of things. So who doesn't want to be well emotionally, am I right? Think about words like protected, whole, resilient, liberated. Those are all really wonderful words that I would love to describe me and how I'm feeling. So if you want to feel those, use eucalyptus. Tip number 2, use eucalyptus to keep flies away. I currently live on a feedlot. You can see a picture of a cow right there, and that just comes with flies. We have so many flies. So my dad shared with me, he took a spray bottle of water and eucalyptus, and he just started spraying it around the outside of our house. And I was absolutely floored with how the flies just wouldn't land there wherever he sprayed. And that's all he did. It was water and eucalyptus in a spray bottle and just sprayed it. So keep that in mind if you have an issue with flies. If they're flying around inside your house, just start diffusing eucalyptus. And depending on the surface, you could always add eucalyptus to your surface cleaner, and that can help keep the flies away too. Tip number 3, use eucalyptus in a leather polish. So all you need, simple recipe, is you need fractionated coconut oil, vinegar, and eucalyptus essential oil. And then you can use it to do a leather polish. So if you, as I'm going through this video, any of these recipes that I am sharing with you, if you want more specific information, just shoot me a message. My contact info is in the show notes, or you can comment on this video and just ask for a specific recipe and I can link that up for you. So keep that in mind. Number 4, eucalyptus is a classic essential oil to use for respiratory support. Am I right? So if you're congested, needing that respiratory assistance, use eucalyptus. So what I want you to do is just, you could put a drop in your hands, a couple, or even a couple drops, add some fractionated coconut oil, and just simple as rubbing it on your chest. And you're gonna be blown away with how much that helps. You could also put some on the bridge of your nose. You could do the same thing that I just mentioned, but use it before you work out, because when we're working out, we need to be breathing well. And so use eucalyptus to support your body and your respiratory system when you're working out. Number 5, I want you to use a steamy cup. Now this ties into respiratory support, so you're like, Jessie, you just talked about it, but I wanted to take the time to have its own bullet to encourage you to go invest in your health and wellness and get what's called a steamy cup. I'll put the link in my show notes. This is a device, it looks sort of like a diffuser, but it's not. You add water and then there's a lava stone at the top and it steams it up. And whenever I use a steamy cup, I feel like I also got a facial, which is a really fun perk. But you're going to use the steamy cup when you need respiratory support. And you can mix it up with whatever essential oils you're using, but this video is about eucalyptus, so I'm going to tell you to use a steamy cup with eucalyptus. And what I like to do when I am needing respiratory support is I will get the steamy cup going, and then I'll put a towel over my head and I will just tent it over that steamy cup so I get that awesome aromatic support and the little facial benefit there. So try that. The steamy cup is so awesome. And it's one of those things that prior to me getting it, I kept thinking like, oh, I need to get the steamy cup, and I just wouldn't get it. And then someone in our house would get sick and be under the weather, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had the steamy cup. So just order it now and you can thank me later. And also, of course, order Eucalyptus Essential Oil from doTERRA. If you have your own account, you go buy it from doTERRA. And if you're not working with anybody, then you can buy it through me. So I digress. Let's get back to our next tip. Number 6. This might sound sort of weird what I'm going to say, but if you are feeling like you have shin splints, you're going to use lavender and eucalyptus. And I know it sounds sort of goofy. I know when I first was told to do this, because I'm someone just historically throughout my whole life, I'm a runner, I used to be a runner, I would struggle with shin splints. And I've done a lot over the years with shin splints. But then when someone suggested to try lavender and eucalyptus, you layer it on your shins. So layering means you're just going to put, in this case, you're going to put the lavender on with some fractionated coconut oil, massage it into your shins, and then you're going to do the same thing with eucalyptus and fractionated coconut oil and massage it into your shins. And it's phenomenal. It's just absolutely incredible how it supports your shins. Number 7, I want you to use eucalyptus for a carpet refresher. This is really easy. Get a canning jar and you're going to fill it with baking soda, and then you're going to add drops of eucalyptus essential oil, and then you're going to poke holes in the top of your canning jar, and then you're going to sprinkle it all over your carpet, let it sit for a little bit, and then you're going to vacuum it up, and it's going to help refresh that carpet. It smells awesome. And of course, you could use other essential oils too. Another one I like using is Purify. But again, this video is about eucalyptus and the benefits of eucalyptus, so try eucalyptus in your carpet refresher. My tip number 8 for you is I want you to use it in an all-purpose spray. So again, it's a really simple recipe. So many of these recipes, like you don't even need to be a hardcore DIY person to make these recipes. Before I just said canning jar with baking soda and eucalyptus. We can all do that. So you need a spray bottle, you need water, vinegar, and essential oils. And there are different combinations that you can do out there. A combo that I absolutely love is peppermint, eucalyptus, and wild orange. They're so effective in cleaning, and it smells good. When you clean with essential oils, you're not getting the toxins, you're getting this awesome boost of happiness. All right, tip number 9, I want you to use eucalyptus in your roller balls. Roller balls is such a fantastic way that you can get oils on your skin topically. Roller balls are really fun to gift to people as well. But you can get them on your skin topically, and they're already diluted with fractionated coconut oil when you make a roller ball. And it just makes it easy, so convenient, great for people of all ages. So make roller balls. And this is one that even if you're not a big DIYer, like I was saying with the other ones, this is easy. You need roller balls, you need your essential oils, your doTERRA essential oils, duh, and then you need fractionated coconut oil. So easy. In this roller blend, I want you to do 7 drops of eucalyptus, 7 of tangerine, and 7 of spearmint. And it's like a wake up roller blend. And it's one that you could just roll it on your chest. You can put it on your wrist so you can smell it. Or even if you wanted to do the ghetto diffusing, as I call it, where you tent it over your nose, you could just take that roller and roll it in your hands and breathe it in. So good. Tip number 10, you got to diffuse. You need to be diffusing in your home, in your office, in your classroom, wherever you just in your car. Get diffusing because it's just so powerful. It can completely change the environment in a room on an emotional level. It can support your body, your respiratory system. It can help us sleep. I mean, there's so many. The sky's the limit with diffuser blends. So have fun with it. With our doTERRA essential oils, you only need about 5-ish drops total in the diffuser, and then you're good to go. So a little goes a long way. So what I want you to try is 3 drops of Spanish sage and 3 drops of eucalyptus. It's sort of like a spa blend. You would smell it, you're like, whew, I'm just gonna go to the spa. I hope you found these 10 tips helpful. Remember, I have so many more ideas up my sleeve, so just reach out if you're not working with anyone yet, and I would love to talk more with you. I do want to just really quick, before I forget, mention eucalyptus is one of the essential oils that's not formulated for internal use, so you can use it topically, in the ways I mentioned and more, and you can use it aromatically, but just don't use this one internally, okay? If you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and then check the show notes for links and extra information. And my contact information is there too, in case you need to reach out. Have a great day.